Someone wrote in a question, and I cannot wait to hear your take on it.
Okay, let's go.
All right. It says, what do you do when someone tells you that they need a break or they would like to take space?
Wow. Most of the people that reach out to me are actually experiencing this. I have 3 clients right now who are going through this exact thing, and I'll kind of tell you all what I advise for them. First of all, there's different phases of a relationship where this might happen. Maybe you guys have been dating for 2-3 months and they already want a break. Maybe you've been in a relationship for 6 months to a couple of years and now they want a break. Maybe you're married and they say they want a break. So all these are a little bit different. Start with the first one. So you've been dating just for a little while and the person you're seeing says, hey, I just need a little bit of space, a little bit of time. Our knee-jerk reaction while we're in that honeymoon phase is to almost get angry. Like, wow, I thought we were on the same page. I thought we were like in this really great spot together. What we might do in that situation is we might try to deny them that space. We might say, no, we're good. Like trying to negotiate them to not take that space is one of the fastest ways to make sure that relationship falls apart. It's really important that we allow them to have that space to process things because we all have different triggers, different traumas. We have different attachment styles. We need to understand what they need, what that's going to look like. What does that space entail? We need to be able to be confident enough to ask those questions. Okay, if we take that space, what is that going to look like? Are we going to maybe see each other once a week? Do you want to not talk for a couple of weeks? What is this going to be? Also, are you saying you want to date other people? That's a very, very complicated question, very uncomfortable question, one that kind of gets you upset in your stomach.
Yeah.
If you're married and this happens, I do have a client who's going through this right now, and he and his wife are living in separate places, but they have had very good communication. This is going to be a 6-month period where she's the one that moved away because she needed to process a lot of things that had happened early in the relationship, and she was in an environment with him and the kids, and she just couldn't ever take a break to really figure out how she could be a better mom and a better wife, and she just needed that unplugging space. But their relationship is already on the up and up, and they've been doing this for they're 2 months in. And it really just depends on what that break is supposed to mean. But the worst thing that you can do is deny them that space. Second worst thing you can do is to not be very clear on what that break is supposed to look like.
Yeah. And I have so many questions and I want to keep going, but we're out of time. Brock, if we have these questions, if we want to reach out to you, how can we find you? Where are you?
Yeah, you can go to my website, brockolsen.com. You can find me on Facebook or Instagram at @TheBrockOlsen, or my YouTube channel, Brock Olsen, the dating expert.
All right, Brock, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to talk about this with you after the break.
Let's do it.
All right.